Yeah, man, I work for a great startup company. There's some of the best insurance. Still cost me $2K out of pocket to have my wisdom teeth done. That's what I'm saying, man. That's a lot of money. Like that, for me, like when I had my appendicitis, I had to get my appendix out. Same boat, bro. Like it was under my parents' insurance at the time too, you know. But I think it cost them maybe close to 10 grand or something. Because my appendix kind of burst, so I had to go back for a couple times for them to keep like checking on me. Went to Greenwich Hospital. If you ever went there, Alex, that's a good hospital, super good hospital. But how my parents weren't there. How would I even afford that? It would just be GG. Medical bills are #1 cause of bankruptcy in the U.S. I believe it. Anything we should do before we just start this bad boy? I think we're gonna be fine, right? Yeah, vanish and stuff. Repoison. Cool new logo in the upper left corner. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, we're getting real today on stream. I kind of like it though. We're not focusing as much on the game. I had my wisdom leak done in Ireland yesterday. Cost 150 euros. I don't know. I feel like these other countries are doing it better. Maybe they just have super high taxes. I don't know how it all maths out, but every time I hear about the EU, Canada, Scandinavia, everybody feels like they can get treatment if they need it. It's not like destroying their life. Alright, let's do this. Torx assault. Ambulance roll up? Yeah, man. Imagine if you had to get like medevac by a helicopter somewhere and you wake up, you had like a medical emergency, and it's like, alright, sir, that'll be $25,000. Thank you. The reason all streamers and content creators move to Austin is no taxes on their streaming? No way, dude. Are you serious? Is that true? Dude, I'm about to move to Austin. I got pretty ravaged this tax season, I gotta say. I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm honestly happy right now. Like, I don't really need anything money-wise. Like, I'm chilling. Got my games, like dogs. Even got the homestead now, but it's whatever. But yeah, Twitch and YouTube doesn't really conduct anything. So, when it's time to pay the piper, like, you have to. It's rough. I say that. Well, what is it about Austin where you don't have to do that though? Is it no income tax or something, or self-employment tax? Alright, the hard part of this quest is about to start. Once we get inside this building, right? I think I might even just sap one. Let me just try to sap one real quick. I think that's the play, right? It's gonna help a lot. Okay, we sapped one. 19 seconds. Here we go. That helped, man. That actually helped. Some spawn from behind, I think, too. Dude, that actually helped big time. Did we kill this one? Yeah, okay. Dude, you can probably do this quest at 20 on the dot. Get a sick weapon. This is when you can accept it. It's not bad. It's actually not bad at all. It's actually not a bad quest. Right? You could probably do this in 20. It actually feels really good being able to be real with you guys about this shit, though. Feels really good. I'm gonna say. Oh, Texas doesn't have state tax? Is this it? It's just this? How did we die here as kids, guys? Was private server this version? I think this quest might have been harder on private server or something. Oh, no. There it is. You see that? Oh, buddy. It's about to happen. Here we go. Okay, we gotta make sure they tank. Go one at a time. Take it back. Yo, Torx is getting low. Come on, quick. is getting very low right now. Come on, Dork. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh, fuck, dude. We failed it right as I'm talking shit. I was focusing. Oh, my God. We'll do it again. Dude. Alright, we'll get it next time. We have to actually go get the aggro, I think, and then like vanish. We need to tank a little bit more. Hate to see it. Ooh, shoulder pads though. Always a silver lining. Shoulder pads, 24 armor. Hey, I'll take it. I look like an absolute fruit dongle, but that's fine. How do I look, guys? My final form right now. That just happened. Guess we have to wait for it. We have to wait. Right as I'm talking shit, man. Thorax assault. It's gonna take a while from the respawn. I think I go get the flight path first. Yeah. Can you bandage him? I don't think so. No. He's taking damage too, right? So this is where they're gonna spawn. Let's go get the flight path. Right as I'm talking shit. This game has an amazing way of humbling you. You guys notice that? As soon as you talk shit, you get hit. As soon as you talk shit. Yo, Hero Vision, what's good, man? Let's see. Probably don't want to risk without Vanish. Yeah, we have Vanish. Like, it wasn't even us taking the damage that was the problem. It was our boy Torek. He was getting messed up. There was a lot of things I could have done better. I probably should have just killed the named mob first. Like I opened up on a mob that was attacking one of the grunts, not Torek. Like the grunts can die, I'm pretty sure. Just Torek can't die. It's alright, we'll get it next time. At least we didn't die, right? Better Torek than you, right? Absolutely. Alright, we'll just restart it. Let's get the flight path, make it productive. We could get some of these, I don't know. I feel like Ashen Veil's a little bit high though. 26, 25, 30. Yeah, it's a little high. We'll come back here later. After we'll do Hillsbrad and like maybe swing by Ashen Veil after. I find when I play games I forget to eat, or is it just me? Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm saying. Intermittent fasting and WoW go hand in hand. Jade says, how do you balance life in WoW and not get fat? Well, yo, I'm a little chubby right now, man. I used to be, like, pretty shredded. Like, I don't know if you see some of my old Instagram photos and stuff. I used to be kind of like a douchebag. I don't like my old self, but, yo, it's... How do you play WoW? I mean, right now, the thing that's keeping me in reasonable shape, like, because I still feel, like, kind of strong, is just doing all the improvements on the farm. I'm up there, you know, putting in dishwashers, putting in floors, mowing with the tractor, doing stuff like that. That helps. Also, dogs help, you know, for sure. Dealing with chickens and dogs and stuff like that. But honestly, WoW, at least for me, WoW would help me lose weight if I went intermittent fasting. Because if I go intermittent fasting and I'm on OMAD and I'm just playing WoW, I just don't even care about food. I don't even think about it. And then just the whole day flies by, and then you see then stream ends, and you see one meal and you're done. So I actually think WoW can help you. I know that sounds weird, but if you're doing intermittent fasting, it partners really well with it, because when you're intermittent fasting, some of the challenge of it is trying to get your mind off of food, trying to get your mind off of, you know, some of the feelings of ghrelin coursing through your veins and stuff. You're playing WoW and you're immersed and fine. Yeah, caffeine for sure. Yeah, caffeine for sure. That's tried and true, but. Roguelife getting easier in the mid-20s? I would say definitely, yeah. With Vanish and stuff, feels so much safer, bro. So much safer. Did we get the flight path? No, we didn't. Not yet. Flight path here. Hey, any chance there's a potion vendor here? Let's think about this. I'm sure you forget to eat? Yeah. I think it's all part of the, you know, the diet plan. If you're doing intermittent fasting, you have an excuse to play WoW, too. Just be like, dude, I'm doing intermittent fasting. I gotta play WoW, sorry. It's part of my fitness regimen. I gotta play WoW for 12 hours a day. I gotta have my priorities in check, so I gotta play WoW for 12 hours. So I don't eat. Yeah, my dad has an allotment, so I go down there every day and let animals out and go walking. We live in the countryside. Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome, Jade. How's your internet, though, in the country? Ours is alright. We got it a little bit better, but still can't stream, I don't think. Can play, though, no problem. I was playing up there, like I said, recording locally. If you die, at least you send your gold to a non-hardcore character. Not after you die. There is the shared stash system, which I could go into, but it's not that serious right now. Oh, let's go check Torque. But after you die, you can't send anything. Other than if we wanted to implement that thing we were talking about earlier, that we could send all the gold to a hardcore bank character, and then the first person to 60 gets the pot, right? Yeah, it's not a PvP server, Kirill. It's a PvE server, yeah, PvE. Well, if you hook up your system like a buddy who had to use pedal to move in WoW, that's immersed. Elon Tusk, what a name, dude. I love that name. Well, there's that one guy. Remember the Hardcore Cup? He actually had a bicycle set up to move in WoW. Bro, for a challenge like Hardcore, like, that might be fun to do, you know? Like, Hardcore is about being careful and planning and taking, you know, calculated risks. It's not exactly like the most high APM PvP type gameplay. You could do that. Like, I could just I could do that. Yo, Gref1219, subscribe to Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, Gref. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Black tea and green tea combo. Yeah, I love tea. For sure. Let's see. People also kind of freak out about being hungry, but it's fine to be hungry. I mean, dude, I gotta take that on advice hard for sure. The thing is, man, you always have to remind yourself that the hunger will go away, even if you do nothing. The hunger will not just continue and continue until you die. You'll get hungry, and then the hunger will pass, and you will feel full again. Unless you have, like, no body fat on you, right? So that's the hunger will pass, and then you will actually feel full again. Because your body will, you know, switch over to catabolizing your fat. Alright. Torx back. Let's give this another shot. You're doing 20 days fast right now, right? And how long have you been doing it? You probably don't even care, you know. Once you're into it, you don't even think about food. I put on 10 stone in a year because of my medications. I mean, you know, it's super simple, man. Just eat once a day. Eat once a day. It actually can all be solved just by that. It's amazing. Eat once a day, and then, you know, eat meat and vegetable. That's it. Doesn't even matter. You don't even have to work out. Eat once a day, eat meat and vegetable. Good to go. You will actually have the physique of a Greek goddess if you just eat once a day and eat meat and vegetable. I 100% guarantee you. Even the biggest brain fitness people in the chat will verify that that is true. Eat once a day. Eat meat and vegetables. You will look like a fitness model eventually. I do OMAD carnivore. Haven't eaten carbs for ages. Once you don't eat carbs, it's easy. Yeah. OMAD is the best, man. I gotta get back into it. Keto and IF? Yeah, I honestly don't think keto is sustainable though. Unless you guys are just rich. If you're rich, then sure. I don't think keto is sustainable. It's just too strange. Society isn't built in a way for you to maintain a ketogenic diet. Like, you have to do weird stuff to eat keto. You're on a ticking time bomb. Like, you can probably do it for a few months. Intermittent fasting and OMAD though, 100%. You can do that for the rest of your life. Easy peasy. Yeah, too much hassle, absolutely. No, I'm saying if you're doing keto. Like if people are on like a long-term keto diet and they like really believe that they're in ketosis for long periods of time and like they're I feel like I'm listening to Joe Rogan. Oh shit, here they come, here they come. Oh, please, oh my god, where's Torque? Here's the guy we need to kill first. Here we go. Where's Torque? Torque's already low, bro. Alright, I'm at this key. How's Torque doing? Come on. Oh, we did it. That was harder than I thought. I don't think maybe you can do it at 20. Somehow my man Torque hung in there. Dude. Potion, evasion, had these coolies right there. Alright, bet. So we're good though, we got the sword. Turbotronic Lemur. That is a crazy name right there. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support, my man. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, it's about how much you eat, absolutely. But the bigger question actually is it's about controlling your hormones, which is literally none of us. All 224 of you on Twitch and 309 of you on YouTube, none of us, not even one of us, was taught about the importance of hormones when it comes to regulating body weight when we were growing up. Zero of you. Like that's something that the new generation will get, that info. What did we get taught? 2,000 calories a day. Don't eat sugar. Fat is bad. Read the back of the calorie, read the back of the nutrition label. Right? This is the stuff this is the stuff we were taught. That was the old meta. Fat is bad, right? With the lulz, absolutely, right? Like that's just the new gen is getting way better info. Way better info. You got to teach them about hormones. Is this first step? Yup. It was the old meta. It really was. People eating 1,800 calories a day, 1,300 calories a day. Why am I not losing weight? Why do I not look amazing? But it's okay, man. The new generation will get the information. Candy is my downfall. Yeah, the thing is though, but candy, armed with the right information, candy doesn't have to be that bad as far as gains. You just eat it once per day and you just time it all with that same little insulin spike. There might even be some type of thing where you could, eating candy during the correct time of the day with your other, timed with your other meals, right? You might be able to get more positive gains, move in the right direction better than if you were to eat, healthier food multiple times throughout the day, spiking your insulin up and down, right? You see what I'm getting? I don't know if that makes sense, but... Alright, sword. Main hand. 35 top end. 34 top end. I think we do this, actually. We put this in our offhand. Yeah. Alright. Candy after workout. It really just comes down to just tactically timing when you spike your insulin. That's it. So, because in order to lose weight, you need to keep your insulin levels low enough, long enough. That simple. Low enough, long enough. So as long as you can kind of gauge what type of insulin response you're going to get and time it so that you can if you can front load your insulin spike, to put it in WoW terms, then, you're probably going to be good to go. What up, Pacquiao? Good to see you. 30 bulk still not the way. Some people just have, the most important factor is genetics, though. Some people they're just genetically beasts. We all know the guys. They hit the gym, day 0 of training, and they're already doing 135 on the bench. They're already, shoulder pressing 135, no problem. I still remember in high school, right? There's this dude, Shadid Dawkins. Remember his name. and big Jamaican dude, strong as an ox, and he never really lifted in any kind of weights. He never lifted any kind of weights, anything like that, right? Never really went to a gym, but he was just a big beast dude. And we went inside the gym at our school, like at our boarding school, and he was just maxing out every machine, like casually. You know, like the machines aren't too hard to max out if you have bad form, right? Like you know what I'm talking about. Like you really kind of like shimmy it up. But his bench started at 225, 2 plates on each side. All the machines was easily doing. Like that's just it's genetics, man. Yo, did the undead warrior die? Yes, sir, Pelican. Yeah, undead warrior's dead. Okay, we got the weapons, so we're good here. Let's think about this. Let's go back to Sunrock, check for potions again, and then fly to Ratchet, and we'll do Guns of Northwatch. We got some quests to turn in there anyway. Yeah, he was a massive dude. He's probably like 6'2", but he was kind of fat looking though. Like not fat, but like you know he was like what people would describe as big bone. We know that's not really a thing, but it's just amazing. Like for me, when I went to the gym with my friends, like my friends Jose and Max were there. When I first went to the gym for the very first time, I had like a mentor figure for me, like because I started lifting seriously when I was freshman in college, right? Freshman year. So my roommate at the time, absolute Chad unit, I gotta say. Like no homo, he was an absolute Chad unit. And he's a full-time Twitch streamer right now. I found that out like recently. It's actually strange, but you know, freshman year of college, let me tell you right now, every girl had a crush on him. And he was my roommate, and we played Halo together all the time. We would lift together, you know, we would go get supplements, we would go game, or whatever. I was skinny as a rail freshman year, and he was such a Chad. I'm telling you, all the girls come up to me and be like, I think I have a crush on your roommate, James. Like, and I'd be like, dude, join the club. Dude, you want to join the waiting list? But even though he was such a Chad, he was such a good dude. Like, he was so humble about it, and you know, we ran double team in Halo together. We were lifting all the time. So he showed me the ropes when it comes to lifting, right? And we go to the gym, right? And I had to start with the bar, you know, like when we were doing bench press. You know, it was embarrassing as hell. Like I was starting with the bar because I had to like develop like the baseline, you know, strength. I was a tennis player, so you know I played varsity tennis in high school, and I had like the tennis. I was like a gazelle, you know, I was like super lanky and didn't have much of a body strength and stuff like that. But you know, a lot of you guys probably started with just the bar too. You know, what were your numbers at bench, squat, deadlift? So my strongest was back. I got up to 3 potions, huge. Let me know if this stuff is uninteresting too. We can stop talking about it. Like we've been talking about IRL probably just way more than I was originally planning to. But everybody has the you know their muscle group that they're just stronger. You know, genetically predisposed to being strong. For me, it was back. So like my deadlift numbers were my best. I'd throw like four plates on each side or so, whatever that ends up being. You know, strong enough to like earn the right to put chalk and a belt on and all that type of stuff. So my back was always strong. Chest was the weakest. Legs were like okay. Okay, let's go to Ratchet. I'm glad we hard back here. So like for me, the first time I ever did 225 on the bench, I honestly felt like such a beast. I was so proud of myself, considering that I started from the bar, shoulder press, the bench press from the bar, you know, feeling so sore. Just the bar, like doing 225, so just a simple 2 plates. Some of you guys are like, dude, that's light work. It's fine, like, you know. But you have to understand the journey from just bar to 225, putting on 2 plates, because you feel like you did it, like you earned your stripes in the gym when you can put 2 plates up on each side. Like, that's kind of like the standard. You know, you put up 2 plates on all your compound lifts, like, people are going to be like, all right, like, respect, you know. So that was my big achievement, man. And then. So yeah, I mean, when I was at my peak, I was maybe doing like sets of like I was doing 5x5 sets of maybe like 265 on the bench or something like that. I don't know, but what was I saying? Yeah, about my my buddy B Dutch, that's what we called him. Freshman year, so long ago, 2010, freshman year of college. Absolute Chad. Mentor. Taught me how to like get into lifting. I think everyone should do some lifting a couple times a month at least. Those newbie gains might get you some confidence. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The newbie gains are amazing. Oh, man, the newbie gains are amazing. If anything, that should be a good motivation for all of us right now because you can just defy. You can just defy science. You can build muscle and lose fat simultaneously. You can progress across multiple different. You can progress in like unnatural ways when you have noob gains. I need advice as I got clean from drugs, but now replaced that with eating sugary foods. Now I'm obese. What's all your advice? Diets don't seem to work. Yo, I'm telling you, eat once a day. And that seems like a simple answer to something that's an extremely complicated question, but that's advice to eat once a day. If you're dead serious about changing, it works, but it works for many, many complicated. It works for many, many reasons. That may seem like brain dead easy advice that goes through one ear and out the other, but it works for many, many reasons. You can go into great depth and great detail on why eating once a day is going to be extremely, extremely beneficial. And I gotta put my money where my mouth is and do it myself. But anybody here who's a big brain can confirm. Like, organisms that eat once a day and are constantly kept in a state of slight starvation, they live longer, they do better. Are you hyped for the D2 remaster? You think it's gonna happen? I sure hope it does. I know there's Project Diablo coming out in September. I'll probably play that. Eat once a day, how much though? I mean, I don't want to confuse you or overwhelm you. Probably 90% of the time, realistically, you can just eat what you want. Just make sure you eat once a day. It doesn't matter what time you eat, really. Just eat once a day. You can min-max it a lot more, right? But I'm just saying, for people who are like confused, I feel like that's such a nice guiding light. Eat once a day. You're not going to be in any danger by doing it, unless you're like a super skinny, like ectomorph that has no body fat to begin with. But you're probably not going to be the ones asking those questions. If you're struggling from having like a lot of body fat and stuff, like I'll put myself in that boat. I mean, the willpower it takes is huge, but just know that that is the strat that will get you there. You're not going to be in any danger. You're going to be just fine. Eat once a day. Don't even worry about what you eat so much. It'll be tough when you only eat once a day to even binge out like you normally do. It doesn't even have to be vegetables and all that. Just eat whatever. Just eat once a day. You can have a burger. You can have fries. I mean, if you're eating whatever you want and you're still not seeing it after you're only eating once a day, then maybe you have to adjust a little bit further. But for any of you who are confused, that's there on the table for you. And it doesn't cost you anything, too. You don't have to buy any pill or anything like that. I'm addicted to sugar bad, no problem. So I'm in the same boat, Jade. I like sugary stuff, too. So, and for me, I know myself well enough that I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep on an empty stomach. It really bothers me, like, big time. So if I'm doing OMAD, I have to eat right at the very end of the day, like around 5, 6. So the whole day is just me hanging in there, drinking tea, water, coffee, until I can get as late as I can. Then you pull the trigger when you can't take it anymore. Eat whatever you want. Spike your insulin way up. And then that's it. Now, then you're done for the day. Yo, Tyler Wigman, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime, man. Welcome to the channel, Tyler. Are you new here, man? I don't notice. That's a new name. New name. Let's buy some mud slappers. Can confirm, been fat most of my life and lost 110 pounds over the past year and a half when I started eating once a day. I think the biggest thing about it keeps you disciplined, eating less, and at the end of the day, it just comes down to calories in, calories out. I agree with some of that. Calories in, calories out, though. I think that's a relic thing of the past. But if you eat once a day and try it, I think you're gonna be successful. It's about keeping your hormone levels, your insulin levels, low enough, long enough, because your body is not going to start catabolizing fat and switching over from using carbohydrates and glycogen for energy and using stored fat for energy unless you keep your insulin level low enough, long enough. That's simple. That advice, messing up your metabolism completely in starvation, is not good. Starvation is actually good. I mean, obviously you don't want to die, right? And it depends person by person. I'm not a doctor, obviously. I'm just like a stupid Twitch streamer or whatever. So feel free to not take any of this advice. But organisms that are kept in a slight state of starvation live longer, like across the board. keto count calories? They do, yeah. I'd say like people who are doing a keto diet, like that's kind of a bougie diet. Like they buy like those piss strips and everything like that. People who are on keto diet, they go pretty try hard about it. You're not gonna mess up. You're I don't know, man. I really honestly feel, bro, by you saying that's messing up your metabolism and starvation is not good. I think that advice right there is like when people are like big and have a lot of weight, like they hear that and then they get scared to try it. Do your own research, man. Listen, go look up Jason Fung. Just say that. Let's move on to another topic. Jason Fung is an absolute beast. He explains it way better than I ever could. There's solid research on this. You can look it up. It's on Sci-Hub or Generative Journals. Caloric restriction is very good for you. Helps shedding of like old damaged cells and promoting the growth of new cells and stuff like that. It's okay. Like the other guy said, it's okay to be hungry. It's fine to be hungry. In fact, you'll probably be better if you're hungry. Sports science can be triggering. It's true, man. All I can offer you is just advice that I know for sure has worked for me. And there are periods of time where I was really into it, man. Like super into like having striations everywhere and all that. I'm no longer really that into it. I get turned off big time now, if anything, by like a lot of the people who are like really too into fitness. You know the type. They're too into fitness. Like they're just constantly posting on Instagram and like saying fit fam, fit like all this, bro. I'm just trying to give you some real advice. OMAD diet. The thing is, too, the last thing I'll say is that you can't really just do OMAD like right away. Realistically, it's too much. Like you're not going to be able to pull it off unless you have amazing discipline. If you have amazing discipline, then you're probably not even fat to begin with. If you have amazing discipline, you're probably already fit. If you're big, it's probably because you don't have amazing discipline. So I would start with just 2 meals a day. Calories in, calories out is literally physics. The thing is, if it's purely calories in, calories out, and you space those calories throughout the day so that your body is constantly raising its insulin levels up a little bit and then goes down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit, you're not keeping your insulin level low enough, long enough for your body to even feel compelled to switch over to catabolizing fat as its primary energy source. What is weak? Define weak. Lack of discipline, lack of physical strength. Weak-minded. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're talking about? Oh yeah, no, relax, guys. We're all cutting the same cloth here. We all play WoW and play 16-year-old game together. Yeah, the physics thing too, right? Like the physics argument, actually, talking about that, is that if it was purely calories in, calories out, guess how much calories a piece of wood has, right? Because wood has calories. If you were to burn out a little bit of wood, it would take like thousands and thousands of calories, right? All calories aren't created equal and processed by your body equally. Hey, this is still our rogue, yeah, absolutely, yeah, this is our rogue, yeah. I was too into fitness a few years ago. It led to PEDs and some serious vanity issues, bro. I 100% like relate to you so much, man. But the thing is, you kind of grow out of it, right? Like I'm happy to say that I kind of grew out of it. Like we go through this stuff together. Like we've all had it. Admit it. You've had that phase where you were kind of a fuckboy or fuck girl or whatever. Like you went through it. You were too into like maybe designer brands or fashion or whatever. You get into the stage where you're too into fitness. It's all about just growing up, Then you grow out of it. Then you go full ultimate final form, which is like just to go straight parent mode where you're immune to all of it. All that stuff, like. Being cool, being sexy, being fit, all that, like, yeah, it's cool, it's nice, but it no longer becomes that important, and you're just, like, immune. That stuff tries to affect you, and it just says ineffective. Dad Gamer is immune. Wood has so many guys, that's what I'm saying, yeah. I'm on a diet where my primary source of calories is wood. shit, man. You seen some massive gains? Some massive gains, bro, from the wood diet? Eating some mahogany? You going for the escort? Yeah, we might. What the hell? We might. We're so high level, actually. Like, this is no problem. Briar Thorn, though. I need to get every Briar Thorn. You know why? Because it has Swift Thistle in it. And it helps level up the herbalism, so. Get this Briar Thorn. Briar Thorn, Briar Thorn, Briar Thorn, Briar Thorn, Briar Thorn. There it is. There comes a point where a man no longer cares what his peers think because he no longer needs their approval. Yo, I wish I could pin that comment, Fetty. Because I'm proud to say that I really do feel like more or less I've gotten there, like mentally in my own mind state, where like I'm all about utility at this point. Yo, it's just, and it's like liberating, man. When it comes to wardrobe, when it comes to whatever, like I'm just chilling. I eat strictly plastic. I was 1000% a fuckboy. Also 10 push-ups. Sounds like someone's building a house in your house. Oh, that's the printer. Wifey was using the printer to, print some stuff. That's the cool part about getting a little bit older, though, right? Because, like, I don't know, don't some of you guys feel that? Don't you feel a little bit more, like, confident, more, like, liberated, and like, kind of knowing what you want now, and just feeling immune to a lot of this stuff? Like, when it comes to social media, I never even check feeds anymore. I never check anybody else's feed, like, maybe because I'm just too selfish to care what they have going on, but, like, I don't know, it just doesn't, don't even, I haven't logged into Facebook in, like, weeks, months, maybe. I still a little bit, just because I'm working for this company, so I have to manage their Facebook, but. For social media or fashion. Yeah. You're immune. You're immune. Feels good, man. Ooh, we got a bow. Is that good? 6.0 DPS? Oh, no, it's garbage. Alright, we'll clear everything. Just because, okay, sad resist. That is just wisdom from your age. You realize more and more each year what is actually important and start to focus less on the rest. I love some of the big written chat feedback. Like, it's so true. You guys say it in a better way than I ever could say it. Like, it's so true. I wish I could remember that word for word, because that's exactly how I feel about things, and it's empowering, man. It feels really good. Like, you just kind of realize what's important and realize that life is too short. And are you doing the escort? Is there something really good? Oh, we can have a look. I haven't done the escort in, like, forever, man, because it's always such a pain in the butt. They're so high level that it's actually totally safe to do this quest. I'm not even worried. I can probably fight like 5 of them, right? Also, bro, getting married helped me a ton in terms of being immune to the social crap. I love how we're using this term, because you feel like immune. You almost feel like you're like a fire Pokemon, and they're trying to use a water ability on you, and it just says immune. Oh wait, no, water is super effective against fire. It's like they're trying to use a grass type. Sorry, it's been a while since I played Pokemon. Getting married helped me a ton in terms of being immune to social crap. We're on our own wave and happier with that. We aren't like antisocial. That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of us are going through that. We're at the same stage right now. We're just chilling, like, you know, you're either happily married, you're getting your houses all settled up, or thinking about kids. Like, it just feels good, man, not having to have that stuff cross our mind anymore. Isolation is very addicting. Yo, it kind of is, though, because, uh-oh. Alright, let's see here. I have to dispatch some of these. Let's start over here. When you see big lines of people now since we're in like the meta of social isolation, you guys like, do you guys get more? Do you get more anxious now seeing large groups of people all together? Like if you go to Lowe's, you go to Home Depot, and you see that big social distancing line, and it wraps all the way down to the very end and around. I see that, and I just kind of want to like leave and go home. Like, it's I don't mind the social distancing, man. It's kind of nice, kind of nice, kind of nice. Don't forget the Captain Fears. Sure, yeah. COVID lockdown made me think I should have lived like this more often. Yeah, I hear you, man. I love not having to interact with people. Keep in mind, we are actual subject matter experts in the art of social distancing. As classic WoW gamers, you have to keep this in mind. So let's probably just sap the preserver, right? Sap this preserver, and then just burst down Fairmont. Or sap Fairmont. Yo, could we sap Fairmont? That's so huge if we could. Oh my god, we can sap Fairmont? What is this class? What is this class? Sap the boss? Oh my god, dude. Oh shit. She heartbeat resisted early though. Alright, that's the hardest part of the whole quest down. Good, good. Good. Might as well kill this dude when in Rome. I hated large groups of people for years, now it's even worse. Yeah, I hear you. I don't hate them, but like I feel more uncomfortable than I did before, right? What's the goal out here though? What, out here where I'm at right now? I'm just doing the quest, Guns of Northwatch. I accepted it, right? I accepted it, right? No, did I not accept it? I'm so bad at this game, dude. What am I doing? I didn't even accept it. Alright, I think it's... Let's just do the escort then, I guess. Right here. Hold on. I really didn't accept this? I really didn't accept this right now. Are you serious? Dude, what? Alright, well, whatever. Let's just do the escort. No one's done this escort in 16 years because it takes forever. Give it a shot. What do we get? Buckled boots. 4 stand boots. 2 int, 1 spirit. Alright, bud, let's do it. Not a total write-off. Rogue is looking healthy still? Yeah, he is. He's doing good. These weapons I guess I got Torx Assault. I got the Torx Assault Sword, so it's okay. So if I get Outlaw Saber and this, I'll be looking pretty high speed, right? I gotta get out of this dress though, for real. For real though. I prefer the online community to face-to-face interaction. You know, what do you guys think about this, man? What do you guys think about this? Hold on, I have to text speech about this.
Sorry for the sad posture check. Disappointed.
Yo, thank you for the $5, Simon. I appreciate it. What do you guys think about this? Can you guys type something if you're alive right now? This is one of the most important questions I'll ever ask you, Hive Mind. I'm genuinely interested in the feedback of other smart people. You guys are smart. Let's just sap this guy. Oh, God. Okay. Would you leave medallions if I had the quest? Yeah, absolutely. Anybody alive? Dude, nobody's alive. A few people, like 3 people alive. Alright, that's fine. Oh! Oh, I thought we had a chance to get out of the dress. Okay. Anybody alive on YouTube? Man, I think YouTube has a delay. That's what's happening. YouTube is a very long delay. I'll last 1 second. guys. Grab a goldfish. Just give me a second. Oh, dude, my guy's almost dead. What? Was he full heal after combat? Yeah, he full heal. One sec. Alright. Here's the question. Okay, you guys are alive, right? YouTube has a fat delay, true. Okay. So real talk, try to think about this. Don't just snap respond. Alright, do you think you're able to be, you think you're able to be more real with people online or offline? Like, or in person? And there's pros and cons to both, right? Because online, you have anonymity, so you have the comfort to say whatever you want to be whoever you want to be. At the same time, in person, you have that humanity staring right back at you, so that can also sometimes bring out a different dimension of you. I don't know. I think for me, I think I can be more real online, and I think that's kind of sad. I don't know if that's good. I honestly think I'm able to be more real online. Like if I were to hang out with you in real person, if I was to hang out with you guys in real life, I would probably just be. It'd probably just be worse. Honestly, I think it would just be worse. Online? Is that good though? Isn't that?
Cat retrieves after 2.5 hours. If you're still 24 after these quests, let's WC. Hi for TH Entertainment.
Yo, Grace for Days, new happily married man with the $5. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you for hanging out, man. I got nothing but love for you, Grace, man. I hope we get to kick it again soon, IRL. Glad you got the cat back. Yeah, let's do WC if you want to get back. I'm down to just wait. Sweet. Let me see what you guys have to say. I'm literally the same both on and off. I've never understood people who change how they are. So the thing is, man, I gotta diagnose this. Offline, like in real life, it's tiring, man. It's tiring. Like you'd have to be with like your really close homies or family members to feel totally just 100% yourself. Maybe that's just me. It's tiring. You know, it's exhausting having guests or whatever. It's still fun, but let me just see what you're gonna say. Depends if you're typing or talking in a mic. Do you like the internet era? Would you like to be alive in a different time? That's a good question too. I think I do, yeah. I think I love the internet era actually. The internet is the biggest game changer that's ever happened to our species, probably, most likely. Your voice needs to be a little bit louder and your WoW a little lower? Okay.
Fresh meat.
I'll bring the game sound a little bit down and the mic a little closer. It's not one or the other. You probably are as real as you can be with a few online friends, and the same with family or close friends IRL. Then you put the mask on, anyone else you can't trust. There's definitely a lot of truth in that. Let me see what Twitch has to say. Online, especially for people who are socially awkward, and I don't think I ever was socially awkward like in real life, but I'm getting a little bit more socially awkward, dude. I think I am. I think maybe just because it's not like college days anymore where you're constantly interfacing with other people. And I just play WoW and stream and stuff. Playing too much WoW will do that to you? Yeah. Might be right. Online, but the message doesn't always get across, but in person you can really only be real to people that are close to you. Yeah, there's a lot of truth in that too. You know, it's just weird, man. Like, is it supposed to be like that, where you're more real online? Honestly, I don't think I can change either way. I'm an incredibly laid-back person. Have had it commented on multiple times in job interviews. Damn, this guy just has beef with everybody. Look at this guy. Oh shit, I just vanished. There's no reason. socially awkward. I hate small talk, irrelevant conversations. But that's what it is. That's part of the answer, though. I'm glad you brought up the idea of small talk, because in person there's a lot of small talk. It's almost rude to not have small talk, right? Small talk is kind of needed. Ooh, chest. After the service, I'm glad you brought that up too. After the service, there's a distance between how I relate to civilians. Dark humor tends to give you weird looks. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of truth to that too. People who come out of the military or whatever, like there's a disconnect. My wife told me, like, after joining the army or whatever, like you got way more like distrusting of people, because as much as I hate to admit it, I do think it's kind of true. You don't look at the world in the same way. Just you think people are gonna like fuck you over, or they're gonna you're always thinking of the bad that can happen. Like I see somebody come to my door, and maybe in the past I would just try to be like, oh, how can I help this stranger? Now I'm just thinking they're about to like rob, murder, extort me, and like hurt my family and all this, and it's like so the other day. Here, let me tell you a story. Like the other day I was outside and it was trash collection, and this old lady is coming around to the trash. Like I said, I don't live in the most bougie area. Like it's this only happens in kind of not the richest areas. So it's trash collection, and this old lady comes out and she's going through my trash, and she's going through everyone's trash, and she's like doing, she's walking around trying to get like cans out of the recycling. But like it just pissed me off so much, because like to me in my mind, instead of thinking, oh, it's a little old lady, she's just here to make a little extra money, like I was thinking about like identity theft. I'm thinking like somebody's trying to like disrespect our property. So I come out there all aggro, and like I just scared the shit out of her, and she like ran off. And I just think to myself, is that a misplay? Like wifey got disappointed in me because she thought that that it was okay, but. That mindset comes from a lot of people's childhoods too. It's farther reaching than the military. It comes from emotional abandonment. Ooh, yikes! I don't know. I think I'm okay with the emotional abandonment. I don't know. Oh, dude, I come at all the vendors that come to my door super aggro. Sometimes more than I should, because for me, I put a no soliciting sign up outside, right? So, as far as I'm concerned, if you're trying to sell me steaks or whatever it is, or solar panels, there's a no soliciting sign on the door. So if you knock the door and ring the doorbell, you already like cross the line in the sand. So as far as I'm concerned, it's on like Donkey Kong. When someone's going through your garbage, it's not out of line to walk up and say, "Excuse me." See, that's how I should have handled it. Honestly, that's how I should have handled it. 100%. Excuse me, can I help you? Like, are you looking for something in my refuse? But I just came out all aggro, so. She needs so you can feed her cats? Oh my god. That's funny. Dude. It's like they can't read when the sign says no soliciting. You have a sign like that too, right? I ordered that same one off Amazon. I know the exact one you have. I put it on the door because everybody. That's why I don't like living in the suburbs too, man. Like the suburbs. Can I tell you? Did I fail this quest? No way I failed, right? Come on, man. Don't tell me it was a complete write-off. Dude, what happened? Hold up. What is that quest called? Free from the hold. Where is he? Huh? Oh shit, he's over here. Okay. Alright, we're fine. What was I saying? Man, I forgot what I was saying. Something about no soliciting and... Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember what I was going to say. You know the number one reason that's going to convince you that probably living in the suburbs is a misplay? This is what it is. The suburban front lawn. I want you to think about the suburban front lawn. What do I mean about this? The suburban front lawn is an interesting thing because it's technically your own private property and you can do what you want on it. But yet, take a trip through the suburbs. The suburban front lawn is purely decorative. You might see a garden gnome here and there. You might see some lights that have been plunged in there, those solar lights. But the lawn is small enough. It's too small to do anything meaningful with. And it's so close to other people that you don't have privacy on that front lawn. So nobody really uses it. You know? And that to me is symbolic of like why like kind of living in the suburbs can be a big misplay, because you're investing in like, you know, some mini little homestead private property where you feel you can have your privacy and do what you want, but it's still too close to people that you can't do anything with it. Your lawn is just a flex on your other neighbors. Yeah, it's kind of true, yeah. Do you have an HOA? Nah, no HOA. Hell no. No HOA, bro. Could never live with the HOA. Need a sign that says no soliciting rights only. Donkey Kong. Yeah. That'd be a long sign. Some have community neighborhood rules on what you can put on your lawn too. Yeah, like the HOAs. Yeah, like no HOA. Definitely not. That was one thing that we were a little big brain about. Like, you know. For me, it's either the city or rural, man. You either go sardines in a can, you live in the city and you get all the benefits, or of, you know, being around other people and you get happy hours. That's probably the biggest benefit about living in the city to me. I love going to happy hours. I also really love karaoke. So to me, happy hours and karaoke is the best part about living in the city. And sometimes they go hand in hand. Sometimes it's one and the same. Or you go and you live out in the sticks. That's what backyards are for, homie. But I'm saying, then you have this front yard that doesn't do anything, though. Right? In the suburb, I mean, if it's rural, you can still use your front yard because you, like, for me, at least at our farm, you know, we have neighbors, but, you know, it's fenced off with, like, the big fences, and the house of the neighbor is still far away. Like, you would feel totally comfortable on every inch in your land. How's the ranch? The ranch is doing good. Yeah. I'm about to install irrigation on it. I found this, contractor who can do it like pretty cheap. We tested the pump pressure, and the pump pressure is actually really good from the well. We're thinking that maybe you'd have to set up some control panel and irrigate it in sections because it might be not strong enough, but the well is actually really strong in the pump. So get yourself some land or live somewhere where you can walk to anywhere. Big true. Yeah, that's the thing. When you live in the city, you don't even need a car, right? You just literally walk to the bodega, you walk to the store, you walk to the bar, you take a little public transit, it's fine. Suburbs, you still need a car, you know, to get around everywhere. Living in rurals is an adjustment for sure. I would hate to have a septic tank or something. The thing about suburbs that's okay, because I'm trying to think of the pros and cons here. One thing that's cool about living in the suburbs is that you can still get a little more space, but have high-speed internet. Right, like you can have Fios and stuff. Like you're not going to get Fios out in the sticks. And let's face it, having internet, like strong internet, is extremely important. So you can get. All right, this music is good, but not for right now. Let me just try to switch it. Let's go with some Witcher music. Here we go. Alright, at least we didn't totally scuff it. We did something. Let's sell for more. This story is full. I have good internet in the city. 2 gigabytes down, 2 gigabytes up. See, the thing is, bro, that's overkill.
Can you
That's
go
overkill.
HCPVP Cup? I'll donate to winner sometime.
Oh my Lanta, dude. Drinky Crow with the monstrous $50 donation. Can you do a hardcore PvP cup? I'll donate to the winner sometime.
Fresh meat.
Thing is, man, I would love to, but I don't know if people are going to survive long enough to get up there to get to the contested zones. Thank you very much for the 50, Drinky, man. We could try. Like they do it on PvP server. I just have a feeling that nobody's gonna get up to the Stone Talon. and then it might be all over in 1 second. Maybe you don't need to. Maybe you can queue up for a Warsong Gulch war game. Yo, that might be the way to do it, man. Get to level 10 and do a Warsong Gulch war game. Can you do it at 10? I wonder if you can, dude. As you're on the same faction, I'm saying. Imagine you could do it on Blood Cell. You race up to 10, and then you do a Warsong Gulch. Like the war game thing. And you die on delete. Or you have to be a certain level to do it. Man, there's a big delay on the stream or something. Either that or... Alright, let's see here. Good on this. I'm not gonna do Guns of the Northwatch, I don't think. Should we, man? We're right here. We have to do Mara and Skies here anyway. Alright, that's fine, let's go do it. Not exactly an efficient route, but that's fine. We go to the bank, drop some stuff off in the bank. Got a lot of excess. So why do you watch streams on YouTube? The interface is objectively worse. Why do you watch streams on YouTube? I feel more at home on YouTube, personally, than Twitch. Let me drop up some potions, don't need all this. Interface is worse, you think so? On YouTube? Kinda, you can't host and stuff.
Fresh meat.
I like the thumbnails on YouTube too, man. You know you can't have thumbnails on Twitch? Did anybody... Yo, French, you might know. Can you do a war game at level 10 with other people, guys? Or do you have to be
Fresh meat.
do you have to be a certain level to queue up for those Warsong Gulch war game things? Genuinely curious. Because we might be able to do a hardcore, PvP event. If you could be, level 10s. Because people could get up to level 10, get enough people up there, and it wouldn't take forever. Or people would feel like it's not worth it. Because you're going to lose the character. You're going to die. 10? Yeah. Alright, so maybe we can make it happen, Nicky, man. Thank you for the 50. I think it'd be pretty fun. Getting a character up to 10 a throwaway wouldn't be too bad, I think people would be into it. What is your favorite superhero movie? I just rewatched Spider-Man last night, and that might be my number one. Not a huge superhero guy. If I had to pick one, though... Let's see. If I had to pick a superhero movie. Does Born Identity and Ultimatum and Supremacy count? No, right? It's gotta be comic book. Because Matt Damon is a superhero in my mind. Love Matt Damon. But let me think. Probably Dark Knight. Is that the cliche answer? Dark Knight was good. It's got to be Dark Knight, right? What's better than Dark Knight? Like that was a serious movie. Have you ever played Hardcore movie? Hardcore Mode with the Priest? Actually, no, never did. So we're about to kill Isha Awak right here. Iron Man 1. Dark Knight probably the best for people who don't like superheroes usually, yeah. Alright, time to kill Isha Awak. Even though we can't use any of this is a nice little lick in terms of money. Look at this, 26 silver? That's nothing to laugh at. And the belt, though. This belt is very, very nice. Alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. I want to grab another... bottle of water. Can I craft any band-aids? Nope. Alright, just stand by. You guys want to see an orc dance in a dress for a few seconds? No, but, probably no, but here you go. Be ready. they're still here. Instead of Warsong goals, the war games could take place in Ashenvale. Also, you'd have to be on the same. I was thinking same faction, you know, you just queue up for the war games. You're saying if they went Alliance and Horde?
Fresh meat.
The answer for best superhero movies are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies from the 90s. I don't know if I've watched those. Ishawok is pretty strong, level 27. It's not elite, I don't think, but it is pretty strong. Let's go find it. Slash target. Isha. Slash target Isha. So I think it can be anywhere in the water, like all up along the coast. Just have to keep spamming this. Ooh, Strangle Kelp. Can I pick Strangle Kelp? Yo, I can. Strangle Kelp is how you power level herbalism, man. Let me tell you, there's so much Strangle Kelp out in the water. What quest is that? It's called Isha Awak. This quest is the culmination and the final step in an extremely long quest line that starts with Planestrider Menace, which tells you to get the beaks. It leads all the way here. It's like a 15-part quest chain or something. You know, you have to do beaks, then you have to get like, what is it? Oh, there it is. I can see it. Little manatee looking thing. 27. Yo, that might be kind of hard. Real talk. Do you think we can do Ishawak with everything? It's worse than having me vanish. I'm down to give it a shot. I think we can do it. Don't swim to her. Maybe I can shoot it with the bow. You think I can fight her on the land, just like right here, so she's still in the water? I think I can. Give it a shot. If we can't, then she can't run on the land, right? There's no way. It's like a manatee or a Loch Ness monster. So what's the worst that can happen? We just run to the land. I'll shoot her with the bow. Go to the land. Oh, what? Oh, okay. You have to fight her in the water, like right here. Okay, let's go for it. Slice and dice, potion. I'm flinching right now. I think we're okay though. Evasion's off now though. Come on, big abyss, big abyss. Big abyss one time, big abyss. There we go. Potion and evasion. Fine. Oh wow. Got a spectator. What up, man? Alright, let's do Guns of Northwatch while we're here. She can't leave water. Yeah, you can't even fight her a little bit on the land. You have to be out in the water. Good to know. You just gotta fight her near the water, right? That's the key. Ooh, Strangle Kelp. Let me pick that. So that you can run away. Because you can reset her like very easily. Just run into the land. Even if you got close, yeah. Good to know for future characters too. We got WC group ready when you are. You're joking, Gray. You're joking, bro. I'm down. We're about to ding 25, so it's perfect. Let's go. Let's do it. That's amazing, brother. I'm so down for WC because Wingblade is still gonna be good right now. I'm so down for some WC. I haven't done a hardcore dungeon in months and months and months and months. And we get to have Blaze for days at the reins, at the helm. Dude, count me in. I can vanish if he goes to Zug. I'm not sweating it. It says ready when you are? Dude, I'm ready. I am ready, bro. Just invite whenever. Actually, though, I need to get something from Thunderbluff, right? Maybe Maybe I just heart this one. Okay, let me get to a flight path. I need to get the Wingblade quest, Leaders of the Fang, from the guy in, I did the pre-quest already, it's already done. I just gotta pick it up in TV. Just gotta pick it up. Slot bag. Oh yeah, we gotta put that belt on once we turn it in. Turn it in. Turn it in over here. What happens if you level 25? And it's okay, you just have to start it at the right level. That's what a lot of people do. They join it at the very last second. You just have to, you know, be 24 when it's starting. Good question, though. Come on. Let me get this herb. Hopefully I don't ding 25 on this quest. I won't, though. There's no way. Just have to not do anything else. Why is there someone spamming XXX? Alright, buddy. See you later. Can you share quests in hardcore mode? You can, dungeon quests, yeah. Alright, pick the more expensive one right here. Let's go, boys. We're catching WC right at the very tail end. We'll still be able to get that nice wing blade. If I think 25 to the instance, yeah, that might be rough, but I don't think I will. I still need some bars. Still rocking Rowan X at 48. Yeah, dude. Some people use Rowan X all the way to 60. Let's see who we got on. Tiki Tank 25, Mage 24, Graze is 18. Ooh, Graze is 18? That's a little spicy. I wonder if he's planning on tanking it. Can you tank WC at 18? Maybe you can. Maybe I'm overhyping it. We talked about it earlier in the stream. You know, there was a Stockades group that died yesterday, right? Wiped. Hardcore group deleted. Alright, let's see here. Gotta fly to TV. There's some quests here in Ratchet for WC2, right? Let's make sure we get those. It's Serpent Bloom. There's one more here too. Serpent Bloom. What? Oh, that's an RFK quest. We're already getting RFK quests? That's insane. A Wailing Essence, yeah, this is one. There's also the Pupper Belly Port. Put our new belt on. Bend her up. We have to try to clear out as much space as we can. I don't think I'm going to do this Warsong Reports quest. Right? I don't want to do this. Get this out of our inventory. We'll put the Swift Thistle in our bank. We have to get rid of as much as possible before we go into the dungeon, because that's the thing about hardcore dungeons. You want to try to get as much value as you can from it, so we got to make our inventory as big as possible. I might even buy a dag, honestly, like another 10 slot, just to get as much as we can out of it. Food is good, one thistle tea is good. Put this in here. Put the anti-venom. We're not going to need the anti-venom for a little bit. Heavy wool bandage, just need one stack of those. Kodo liver. For the third-party Chen skeg, we don't need that for now. We're just going to try and get rid of everything. Everything we can. You think 10 potions will be enough for the run? I hope so. 10 potions should be fine. I'm trying to make as much bag space as possible. Thieves' tools. That's all we can get rid of. Scroll of protection. Alright. Happy with that. Let me get the Pupper Belly Port quest right here. WC dungeons seem risky as fuck. They are. I mean, a little bit less risky when you have Vanish though, but they are. Like we said, last night a whole group wiped in stockades. Okay, I'm gonna go to TV real quick. Hit the quests. Okay. So far we got 3 quests. What other quests are there? Is there any quest for WC and Undercity or anything? No, I think it's for RFC. Oh, Discord for the hardcore? Oh, here you go, man. We might have hit 3K. Let's go take a look. Here's the hardcore community Discord if you guys want to get involved. What is the cog wheel in your inventory? Oh, I already deleted it, right? Yeah, that was an extra nugget slug. You know, those just live in your inventory until you remember 10 levels later you delete it because you looted one too many for that Wannakeep Bolt Bucket quest. Thoughts on Undead Warrior for a hardcore tune? I made one the other day. Personally, I don't think the animations look that great. They're alright. I'd prefer Troll or Tauren or Orc. But some people really like the Undead animations, you know, some of the viewers. Silverpine and Tears Fall are great, so if you haven't leveled through those might be really just fun to do. Cannibalize is pretty useful. You don't really have to buy food, which is really nice. But at the same time, I don't think they're that great. Female undead rogue. So, like my wife, I told you guys my wife made a character, right, the other day. Favorite race is Orc by far, by like a substantial margin. She made an undead warrior. And I forgot that undead females, they flip when they do their attacks. That was kind of like a Night Elf exclusive. I don't know, I really don't pay attention to the animations that much, but they flip over every time they do a heroic strike. They do like a somersault. Oh, yeah, Wailing Caverns Dungeon Quest? Thanks, man. Let me see. So, Trouble with the Docks, we have that. Deviant Hides, you get that up in the eye socket, right? Deviant Eradication. Serpent Bloom. Apothecary Zama, okay, yes, we gotta make sure we hit up the pools of vision. You guys are gonna love the way the pools of vision look. Some of you were here before when you see it, but with these graphic settings, it just looks amazing. Smart Drinks, we have that. We use the Fang. Okay. And then we gotta get Glowing Shard, because we're gonna try to do the Murloc at the end, right? Okay, perfect. Yep, we got everything. Do you have FFX glow on? No, I believe it's off. I'll check again. Looks better off. FX glow off. Yeah, it's off. Our raid frames are pretty janky though. Let's get those fixed up. Interface, raid profiles, power bars, class colors. No border. Oh, the border looks kind of cool with this Heart of Diablo theme. Unlock. Make these a little bit better looking. Maybe here. Kind of like the size too. Frame height. Width, frame height. Nah, I'll just go small. Sweet. Might look really cool in the dungeon with FFX glow on. We could try it. You're about to see the pools of vision. The pools of vision look amazing with these settings on. Anything else we can do? Let's look at this. Skinning's at 193. Herbalism's at 105. I think you need to do like 125 to upgrade Herbalism. And the thing is about updating skinning, isn't the last rank of Profession up to 300? Doesn't it cost 5 gold to update it? I think it does. So we're pretty much like never gonna do that. Not for a long time. So like probably after 40 or something. Hey, look, it's our peace pipe. 5 gold. That is nutty. That is so nutty. That raid frame border hurts my soul, does it? It matches our theme a little bit though in French. How long do you think it'll take most servers to open the gates?
Fresh meat.
Man, I have no idea. I think it'll take at least a week though, right? Like it'll probably just because you need a reset. But they'll probably just have it done. Okay, here we go. Check this out. That looks really nice, right? We can try FFX Glow on here and see what it looks like. Console FFX Glow on. Kind of looks worse. Did you guys notice any difference? See it without. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Kind of like it without it.